For the record, me and Kelly are fed up with your fucking shit, Uncle Sam. For the record, you don't protect any fucking shit. You poison all the fucking shit. You lie about everything, and you like to feed the people you swear to protect. You like to feed them full of shit. You lie to them about history. You fucking lie about goddamn everything. You don't tell the truth about anything. You swear to be hypocrites in all that you do. I will not follow you to the left or to the right because of your bankers' wars and your manufactured reasons for war. I will not fucking fall feather to your goddamn lie. I stand stone and still in my reality. I will not fucking say yay or nay to anything that you fucking speak, because I refuse to believe. I will not be captured and entertained by your whimsical ruse and your fanciful writs, because you think you have the ability to write, so you do. I do not believe in you, and I have no faith in you. You are liars, and you have no principles to your neighbors. You have no allegiances to your kin or your countrymen. All you care about is your own pocketbook. All you're in it for is your own ego. All you're in it for is your own profits. You don't give a fuck about the profits on the street. You don't care about your neighbors to the left or the right. You are in it for the profits. War is big business. The people of a nation never win in a war. Words cause wars to be fought. Wars over principles, wars over theologies, wars over ideals. Your ideals are not my ideals. I have never agreed and never had a meeting of minds with you ignorant fucks about policy, about rules, about regulations, about liberty, about nothing. You've never shown me any rule, any regulation, nothing. You have failed in your public education, as I do not have a public education. I have a wild one, a random one, a chaotic one. Because out of chaos comes order, because that is the law of the universe, because the universe was still before God randomly spoke an act of chaos into existence, creating the order that fermented your existence. Numbers are evident and self-evident and self-existing. Numbers existed before you, I, her, me, to the left, to the right, sheep, lambs of a goddamn nation. Numbers existed before anything ever did. Numbers existed and defined all sounds and shapes and states and alchemical motions to reality. Emotion in everything, water in everything. Water, the medium that binds all things in the holy sea. From thought to physical form, everything resonates in elements and compresses into existence. Ferments to the fermium, from the grounded ceiling that you're walking on to the firmament above your head, as above, so below. To the in, to the out, out, in. The left is the right is the left. The innie is the outie is the innie. Everything exists in all things. In all things, everything exists. There's only one sound to truth, and there's only one whole truth. Sound formated the reality that we all exist in. Sound resonated creation. The Creator stands self-evident in the center of the world. You are not in anything, you are on nothing. You are in everything, you are on nothing, vice versa. Reality and society has conditioned you into the belief system that you are on a globe. But you cannot be on a globe if you are in a globe. And if you are in a globe, you can't be on a globe. So therefore, you cannot be on a flat line of existence, because you are haloing the noodle point, meaning the center, the source, the sum, the centrifugal, X marks the spot, axis, the point, the standing stone. Everything in the universe moves around and through the Creator. The Creator does not move for anything or anyone. We simply chose to stop listening. We have become tone deaf about reality. Selective hearing, selective seeing. We only hear what we want to hear. We only see what we want to see. Or we pick and choose our reality, and we only listen to this or we only listen to that because we like it and we don't like that or what the other one has to say. We pick and choose our friends. We pick and choose if we're fat or skinny, rich or wealthy. We fucking pick and choose a lot more than you understand. You pick and choose your emotional expressions about how you're going to interact because of ongoing situations in the mix, in the flux, the whirlwind of shit. There is always something happening. You are sitting, and that's a ing, that is a vibrational state. All things have ing to them. All things are vibrating. Everything has pulse or resonance, energy, friction, oscillation. Everything has electrical vibration, magnetic energy. It's how you perceive it. Everything has telluric energy, and everything has static energy. Everything has piezostatic energy. The words that you know define the world that you are in. Color is used to express individuality. Feel free to express yourself colorfully in any manner, happy, angry. Feel free. Be happy, be angry. Do what you will. Speak. But beware, I'm choosing to call this good. I'm choosing to call this bad. But are your thought processes inverted is what I'm asking you. Are you calling the bad things good and the good things bad? Have you flipped it upside down, inside out? Have you turned these things around in your mind? Because they told you that black was nothing and the pinnacle of light was white and it was everything. So they inverted the color spectrum for your eye and lied about geometry and frequencies and how these things are related and really unified in one thought process. You're not separate things. They are one and the same. Color is sound. Sound is shapes. Numbers are the evidence of shapes. Shapes are the expression of numbers. Sound causes shapes to exist. Shapes are the expression of numbers. Numbers are the expressions of shapes. Sound shapes your reality from thought, spoke word. It creates the emotional state that your mind is in based on the word that you select to have in your head. You sound your reality from the word you speak, and you get based on what you give. As you speak, the world will reciprocate your emotional state and will build the physical reality that you are interacting with physically, visually, through senses, smell, taste, touch, ears, feeling, hearing, all of these senses, sensory evolution of learning. We have been confined to a dictated education system. People have not been taught how to evolve mentally by answering their own questions and seeking out their own reality from their own truth, because they independently researched the vocabulary and the words, and they're not trapped by grammar or glitter, aka weapons of mass entertainment, mass distraction. Are you distracted by balls on courts? Tennis balls, ping pong balls, basketballs, football, soccer ball? Are you distracted by a volleyball? Goddamn balls on fucking courts. Are you dribbling a ball, or an OG, a b-baller, a gangster, a wannabe Phoenician Egyptian? Are you acting like, mocking talking like wanna be an Egyptian, but you are a goddamn poser. You are a faker. You are an agent. You are a con man. You are an icon. You are a fucking celebrity. You are a goddamn idol, and you are leading the pack astray. You are sounding them to their fucking eternal damnation because you sound one way and you live another. You do not speak and live in the same manner as you speak. You do not live. Goddamn, this classifies as a false Pied Piper. Your politicians, your congressmen, the 6 o'clock newsman, the man that stands in front of you in Sunday school on the bully pulpit. These are people that are selected to be in those positions for you. And they are part of secret societies. They are allegiance themselves to the Church of Rome. They have no morality. They don't give a damn about their neighbors to the left, to the right. They have no allegiances to national boundaries. They are above these principalities. They do not fucking care about you, all for the benefit of Rome. The only things that have ever been taught to you are the things that are told to you. And the only things that are ever told to you were scripted for you. They were written, printed, pressed into a canon. You call it a textbook, a history book. The history books are cooked by the fucking meth heads. The meth heads are the bankers. The bankers are printing the policies and the cash. They print the debt notes, cash, currency, dollars, the C-note. C-note, C-ash. C-ash is an exchange between your physical time and the currency note in your pocket. The currency note in your pocket, a physical representation of the spiritual energy that you had to give up to have that cash in your pocket. What is your time worth? What will you exchange your soul for? What will you give up your physical presence for presence in a store? Will you fall spell to rites and rituals, pagan holidays that define measures of time? Are you worshipping and giving up your time for these days, for these measures in space-time that are pagan and have nothing to do with a relationship with a personal creator? Do you worship yourself? Are you serving yourself, or are you serving the whole? Are you serving your ego, or are you serving the whole? Self-serving the whole that you're in? Feel sorry for me, build yourself up? Or are you serving the whole of the universe realization in? That's free will. Do as you will. But beware. How you spell your reality, how you spell your universe, how you look at your universe is based on the words that you speak. The words that you speak can cause the vibrational state of your mind. And the vibrational state of your mind is what attracts particulate and matter to your physical reality from the ether into the physical for you to interact with. The spiritual world is more real than the physical world. The etherical real is the sound basis for all reality. Creation and spirit and soul is the same as saying chi, prana, or Brahma, or Higgs boson field, or dark matter. There's this goddamn web of words that relate and mean the same fucking thing, and people are selective in their vocabulary. The only words they know are the ones they were goddamn told. And the dictionary has shrunk over a generation, 100 years, 200 years, go backwards. And as you go backwards, the dictionary grows fatter. As you go forward, the dictionary looks like it's went on this fucking Slim Fast diet. It's lost so many words, and the values and the definition of the words has been reduced, shrinking the value of the dictionary over 100 years or longer. Who knows? Webster's dictionary's owners are your fucking enemies. Your reality is based on speech. And they dictate to you what words you know and don't know. And the only way you stay ahead in this reality is by learning the corporate lab word game. They create the words for the masses to understand and speak on. And the only way you get ahead is by learning the new vocabulary. And as you acquire the speech patterns and the vocabulary to learn the new nomenclature and the nomen words and the new labels on things and names on things and the new way to spell, divinate, and define things, and as you learn these new values, they take away the old values and you forget them. And thus in the process have lost meaning between then and now. The words, how we use them today, is not the same as how they were used then, and this was done with great intent, and it was done deliberately. The vocabulary of English has many dialects. It's one of the most exploitative, manipulative languages in the world. It has 2 dictionaries. It has a lawful dictionary, it has a legal dictionary. Words are meant to be read to both hands, words read to the right and to the left. Letters are pictoglyphs, hieroglyphs, symbols. Each letter has a sound, and every sound is a word value. And every letter has an alchemical elemental representation on the periodic table of elements. And the sound of it is the shape of it. The shape of it is the number of it. The number is the physical representation of the sound and the shape. And the letter is the elemental representation on the periodic table of elements. It's all alchemical. It's all alchemy. The alchemy and understanding that water is in all states of existence and how to measure and define it through gas, volume. What doesn't have water in it? Moses drew water from a rock. What doesn't have water in it? There is humidity and condensation in the air that you're breathing. The sin of it is not recognizing that liquid is in air. Air is not separate from water. Air is liquid. There's hydrogen in the oxygen, and that in itself is water. In you, you are solid full of water. You are not physically solid. You are full of pores, and you are porous, and you're epidural. You have fucking Swiss cheese, man. Everything is full of holes. Everything is full of space. Nothing is solid.
Can't do anything.
Nothing is physical. Nothing is not moving. Everything is moving. Everything has a resonance and an atomic weight of mass, and everything has a name. Everything has sound.